Hello teachers, learners, and parents. Sir Jeff po, at your service. Alam nyo ba na meron tayong website na tinatawag na DepEd Commons? Ang DepEd Commons ay binuo upang gawing accessible ang pagtuturo at pag-aaral dito sa ating bansa gamit lamang ang inyong mga smart devices gaya ng cellphones, tablets, at computers. Dito ay maaari nating ma-access ang iba't ibang learning materials mula sa Department of Education. Meron itong mga interactive materials, electronic self-learning modules, at instructional video lessons mula sa DepEd TV na tiyak na makatutulong sa pag-aaral ng mga mag-aaral galing ka man sa public o private school. Walang problema dahil welcome ang lahat dito. Para ito sa mga guro, magulang at mga mag-aaral mula sa kinder hanggang grade 12, alternative learning system o ALS, at pati na rin ang special education. At huwag kang mag-alala dahil kahit walang load ay maaari mong ma-access ang mga learning materials. Tama! Libre ito. Ang kailangan mo lamang gawin ay i-on ang iyong data at buksan lamang ang iyong browser at i-type ang commons.deped.gov.ph. Alam na ba ng iyong mga kasamahang guro o mag-aral ang tungkol sa DepEd Commons? I-share mo na ang video na ito upang matuto rin sila kung paano gagamitin ang DepEd Commons sa mabilis at napakadaling paraan. Muli, ito po si Sir Jeff at kita-kits po tayo sa DepEd Commons. Paalam!
Magandang araw! Sir Wilbur po, at your service. Narito ang ETULay upang gabayan ka sa inyong pag-aaral upang lubos na maunawaan ang iba't ibang paksa o subject. Ang ETULay ay isang free online tutorial class na pinangungunahan ng ICTS Educational Technology Unit sa pamumuno ni Undersecretary Elaine Del B. Pascua. Ang programang ito ay hindi lamang para sa mga bata, kundi ito rin ay magsisilbing gabay sa mga magulang at mga guro kung paano nila ituturo o gagabayan sa bawat asignatura ang kanilang mga anak o mga estudyante. Sa kasalukuyan, ang self-learning module mula sa rehiyon ng Calabarzon at kilala sa tawag na pivot ang ginagamit sa ating ETULay online class. Kaya ano pang hinihintay ninyo? Ihanda na ang inyong mga ballpen o lapis, papel o kwaderno at samahan kaming itulay ang pagkatuto para sa bawat batang Pilipino. Sama-sama tayong magtutulungan para malampasan ang mga hamon sa panahong ito. Halina't matuto kasama ang inyong online tutor sa oras na ito.
ETULay, sa ilalim ng tulay. Alright, so good afternoon to our dear learners, especially our learners for grade 6. Hello po sa inyo, good afternoon, and especially to our dear parents and teachers. So good afternoon po sa inyo, kamusta kayo? And I hope na you're still enjoying our ETULay online tutorial. So I'm very excited to be here again. Kanina ako yung nakasama ninyo sa English 4. Tama ba? English. Sorry. Nahihilo na si Tutor Mark sa sobrang yun. Anyway, so again, welcome to English 6. I'm Tutor Madge, and for week 4 and 5, share na natin ang ating screen director. So again, we'll be using Filipino and English, so we're not going to speak in a straight English because sabi nga ni Sir Mark kanina, we are tutors here and we would like you to really understand and grasp the idea and the lesson well. So talagang kailangan natin maintindihan ito, kaya si Sir Mark code switching ang tawag. So code from English to Tagalog or English or Filipino. Pero hangga't maaari nga, we need to say it in a sentence, all right? Para hindi rin Taglish. Anyway, so you may give your suggestions or comments. You can type in, you can interact. Mas appreciate ni Tutor Mark yun na kayo ay sumasagot at kayo ay nagre-respond sa ating mga questions. So hi, Ma'am Alcantara, grade 6 teacher. Hello po, again, sa ating mga grade 6 teachers, especially our English teachers. Ay samahan niyo ako today. If you have any comments, we are more than glad to accept. And kung kayo may mga suggestions sa ating lesson today, just let us know. And yun nga, let's help one another. It's especially ito ay para sa ating mga learners at na mas maunawaan nila ang ating lesson, especially English. All right, so as mentioned, we will be discussing for week 4 and 5. So today is, this week is our week 4. Our topic will be biases and propaganda devices. So nowadays, we see a lot of advertisement and it varies in different forms. So marami tayong nakikita, whether it's in print or in video, even mga advertisements natin sa mga phone. So we all know that an advertisement is important para ma-attract, of course, tayong mga customers, tayong mga end users, tayong mga target audience, tayong mga target market. So ano ba pag narinig natin ng bias and propagandas? Tutor Mark. Alright, learners, kayo nga, pag narinig ninyo or nabasa ninyo ang bias or biases and propaganda, ano po pasok sa isip ninyo? What comes to your mind when you hear biases and propaganda? Is it positive or negative? Mm-hmm. All right. So our end goal for today is that at the end of the lesson, it will help you to develop your skills in making judgment based on your personal point of view using varied propaganda devices. So when we mean devices in rhetoric, hindi siya lang siya devices na sa tech, di ba, mga gadgets, but other term for devices is methods, mga propaganda methods. Yan, all right? So these devices spread or give information or pieces of idea or rumor in order to persuade you or us to arrive at a certain decision in life. So to do this, we must recognize. So dapat tayo ay makikita agad, ma-recognize natin and may evaluate din natin if the word choice to detect biases and propaganda devices na ginagamit or used by the speakers or writers. Right? So pag again, parang may mix of science ang dating natin ngayon, parang tayo mga investigative ngayon. So mag-game investigative journalism or tayo mag-check ng mga nakikita or naririnig or nababasa natin in social media, in news, in television, lahat ng media na papanood natin. Ayan, so nakikita ko si Riley, Miguel Samonte, may bandwagon agad. Very good. Siguro na-lesson na ninyo ito or na-discuss na ni teacher sa inyo. Good one. All right, so good afternoon sa ating mga teachers sa Kidapawan Division. So Agco Integrated School, Ma'am Zara Lavilal Sumalinog at si Diana Sumalinog na nanonood sa atin ngayon. So good afternoon po sa inyo. All right, so let's check this pictures. Ito ay part ng inyong module sa Calabarzon. Again, we're using the pivot module ng Region 4A Calabarzon. So kikita ninyo, pinapa-describe dito. So the Philippines is known for its more fun in the Philippines. More fun in the Philippines is slogan. So sa tingin niyo, how does it affect you? Or parang ano yung most favorite place or spot naman sa inyong city, in your province or in your locality? So may activity kayo doon that you need to promote your most favorite place or spot in a 5-sentence script. So kailangan nyo daw magsulat ng 5 sentences describing or promoting your locality, city, or province. So you need to present it to your parents or guardians. And then tatanungin niyo daw sila kung na-convince ba sila or na-persuade ba sila na bisitahin yung lugar kasama yung base dun sa sinulat ninyo. So, kung naging assignment nyo to, very good. Pero kung ngayon ay ating i-discuss or i-try nating mag-promote na inyong lugar, so pwede nyo i-type sa ating comment box, i-type ninyo, paano nyo ipopromote na inyong lugar? So, you write a 5-sentence script. So, habang inaantay natin yan, si Tutor Mark ay naggawa ng kanyang sariling sample. O, di ba? Siyempre si Tutor Mark meron din. Okay, siguro kahit sa inyo lang, kahit isang sentence or 2 sentences lang. So, para mas mabilis. Okay? Kasi alam ko magta-type kayo ng matagal. So, good day and watching from Mabalacat City, Pampanga, Ma'am Angelic Cruz Mendoza. Hello po sa inyo at sa ating mga teachers sa Lucena, West 4 Elementary School. Ayan. So, ako ay taga Antipolo. Ayun, hindi gumagana. Gumagalaw. Matagal mag-respond ang mouse ni Tutor Mark. Ayan, so all the way from Davao City, si Lia Misiona. Hello, Lia. Hello, ang galing naman. Si Riley, very active, no? Talagang advanced sa lesson natin ngayon. So, ayos yan, Riley Miguel. Very good. Alright, so kita ninyo sa pictures, ito ay mga makikita ninyo sa aking lugar, sa aming lugar, dito sa Antipolo City. So I'm from Antipolo City. So if I'm going to promote my place or our city, ito ang aking ginawa. So indulge, relax, and take a break. Create happy memories in Antipolo City. Our breathtaking sceneries. Be an adventurous traveler or have a chill getaway in Hinulugang Taktak. Post and smile in every Instagrammable spot in Pinto Art Museum and visit the romantic ambiance with overlooking view of the metro in Cloud9 Antipolo. Visit one of the pilgrimage churches in the Philippines, the Antipolo Cathedral and our most historical church, Buso-Buso Church. Finally, chill and pamper yourself in Lolheto's hanging spa for one-of-a-kind experience. O, diba? Parang alam mo, sa akin lang, in my own personal bias, sarili kong opinion, ay parang, mukhang commercial, Sir Mark, sa isang palabas or tourism ad. Although hindi masyadong dire-diretso nabasa ni Sir Mark. Pero, in a way, I think or I hope to our learners ay na-convince ko kayo to visit our city, Antipolo City. Right? So, ayan. So, yan yung mga na-mention ko kanina. So, ayan. Kung meron kayo sa inyong lugar, let us know. You may post it. You may create something like this, a collage of the different places or different your favorite spot or tourism spots sa inyong lugar, and then type in 3 or 5 sentences describing or promoting your locality. And let's see kung talagang, or let's see kung ma-engganyo ba ang inyong mga readers or viewers or mga readers natin sa inyong social media. Ayan. So watching from Taytay Rizal, mga kasama natin sa ating Rizal Province. Hello po sa inyo, Ma'am Nanette de la Cruz. Alright, so once you're done with that activity, I just gave some an example. So next natin is that for your learning task number 1, you need to pretend to be an endorser. In 3 to 5 sentences, how would you promote this picture? Ayan, so paano nyo i-endorse itong, ay, ang sarap, no, na roasted chicken. Kasi alam natin, mahal ang baboy ngayon, expensive ang baboy. So you need to highlight the keywords that you will use to persuade your target audience. So write your answers in your notebook. So halimbawa, siguro isip tayo, Sir Mark. Paano mo, yan, Sir Ariel, paano mo di-describe? Juicy, delicious. Ayan, sa ating mga online participants, you may type in your answer. Sabi ni Melvin, Miguel, juicy. Ayan, so pwedeng sa inyo, eat and dream from the, eat and dream our chicken, our roasted chicken, straight from the farm to the pan or to your plate. Yeah. Paradise on your plate. Di ba, Sir Ariel? Pwede. Experience the great food here in EdTech Restaurant. May restaurant. Chicken again. Yummy and delicious. Used with herbs and spices, sabi ni Melinda Payapan. Tasty, sabi ni Grace Estero. Or Estesero. Interesor, yeah, sorry. Alright, so alam niyo, marami tayong pwedeng may describe, no, para ma-promote natin ang isang bagay. Sabi nga ni rin ni Riley Miguel, juicy and yummy chicken. Tender, juicy, and ulala from Sonia G. Ortiz. Sorry, or take two. Tender, juicy, and ulala, sabi ni Sonia Ortiz. Yummylicious and superlicious. Alright, we're enjoying. Lalo tayo nagugutom, Sir Mark, Tutor Mark. Ano ba yan? 5:44 na, dinner na malapit, oh. Mouth-watering and tasty, sabi ni Net Arsanos. Thank you very much for your participation. So again, that's your task to our learners for your learning activity or learning task number 1. So marami tayong pwede maisip. We serve passion. So kung kayo ang may-ari ng restaurant or chicken restaurant, is we serve passion. So we experience the great food, something like that. So sabi ni Lay Ashley, taste like no other. Diba? Okay? So, let's move on. So, biases and propaganda. So, pag narinig natin, sabi ko kanina, bias and propaganda. Sabi, ay, bias yan, di ba? Paano nasasabi yun? Ay, bias yan. So, pag sinabi natin bias, it's something like, bias is writing which is slanted toward a one opinion. and an unbiased article. So, di ba, pag sabi an unbiased, ibig sabihin, you get to know both sides of the issue. So, hindi ka biased o unbiased. So, pag biased ka, nakating ka lang or ano ka lang sa isang idea. So, while propaganda is a way of wording or structuring something so it appeals mostly to emotions and distorts facts. O, di ba? Propaganda is pag narinig mo, parang it appeals mostly sa nararamdaman or sa emosyon ng tao. Pero minsan ay dinidistort nito yung katotohanan. So it used to promote a one-side argument aimed at winning people over to a certain cause or belief. So, so one-sided argument, meaning parang parang negative yun ang dating. No? Sabi ni, ayan, di pa tayo naka-move on. Sarap na babalik-balikan. Sabi ni Shelly Alcantara. So, okay, tapos na tayo sa chicken. Gugutom lang tayo dito. Alright, so, ayan na pala yun, Sir Mark. So again, biases are judgments based on personal point of view. And propaganda naman refers to the spreading of information, ideas, or humor that is meant to make people accept them. So sabi nga natin, parang gusto natin na iparamdam sa tao, makuha yung emosyon nila, no? Na matanggapin nila yung information na ikinakalat mo or ini-spread mo. So the ideas may be false or misleading. So biases and propaganda are both used to influence people to persuade, believe, buy, or do something. So parang call to action. So let us now, sabi natin, may mga iba-ibang propaganda devices or methods that can influence you, no, to make judgment. So these are commonly used in advertisements, texts, passages, and or messages that you have watched, read, or heard. So yung mga nababasa, naririnig ninyo, at mga matanda lang po na. Ano matanda? Ha? Sabi ni George Legend, mga matanda lang po. Okay, anyway, sige. So sabi ni Melvin Miguel, ay commercial, very good. So yung mga napapanood natin sa TV, yung mga commercial, no? So let's move, ano ba yung mga iba-ibang examples ng propaganda? So let's start with bandwagon. So ang pinaka-keyword natin dito is everyone is doing it. Yun lang keyword nun. Pag lahat ginagawa, kuwari, lahat kami sa office, magpupolo. Kahit hindi naman bagay sa'yo, pero magpupolo ka kasi lahat, yun ang gagawin. That's bandwagon. So, to use a product or join, kuwari, bumili ng iPhone. Nakita naka-iPhone si ano. O lahat, mag-iPhone lahat. Para pare-parehas tayo. Yan, yun. That's bandwagon. So this device encourage individual to do the same activity as experienced by a number of people. So, na-experience nyo na ba yun, dear learners, sa ating mga bata? Kumari, may bagong bag. Ganitong itsura ng bag. So, lahat kayo, pare-pares na kayo ng bag. So, that's bandwagon. So, parang kung ano yung ninyo, nakita ninyo pare-parehas, hindi pwedeng may maiwan. Dapat kayo pare-pares kayo. So, that kind of mentality is called kind of propaganda aims to exploit. So parang kailangan lahat kayo ay meron. Pag wala ka nun, parang pakiramdam mo, ay, naiiwan ako, parang hindi ako kasali. So, gaya-gaya. Parang gaya-gaya po sa uso, sir. Tama. Very good, Melvin. So, parang sabi nga ng mga nag-a-advertise sa TV, alam nila na parang human nature natin, parang it's natural for us that no one want to be one left, no? Parang kailangan, or no one to be the one left out. So they know that if they convince you that everyone else is buying or patronizing their product or using it, na maingganyo ka na, jump tayo sa bandwagon. So yung bandwagon, dear learners, ayan, yung mga sinaunang sasakyan na bandwagon talaga sasakyan na, jump on. Yan, so akyat ka, sakay ka na. Sabi ni Wilmar Salvador, like, go with the flow. Yeah, sa mga trending, sabi ni Leigh Ashley. Ayan. So parang ganito sa mga pictures na nakikita natin. Ayan. Siya sa bus, yung mga tao nandun sa bandwagon. Ayan. Alright? Nine gets na. Sabi ni Sonia, in na in. Ayan. Very good. So bandwagon. Next natin, ayan, example nga. May advertisement na ganito, no? Join an educational trip to art in the city. Buy 2 tickets and get 1 for free. Join thousands of learners who have appreciated the beauty of art in their lives for several times. So, what are you waiting for? it is worth the experience. So, para mga ganun, di ba? Sana all, ika nga, sabi ni Jack Deltran. So, join na, sama ka na, ikaw na lang na pag-iiwanan, no? Buy 2 tickets, sama na. Parang ganun. So, pagkabasa niyo to, bandwagon to, tutor mark. Di ba? So, nag-gets yun na, ha? So, again, this device encourages an individual to do the same activity as experienced by a number of people. Alright? Next na tayo. Plain folks. Plain folks naman, you are encouraged to use a product because it is what folks at home are using. Kumbaga, yung mga pangkaraniwang tao, tayo sa bahay, ito yung ginagamit natin. So, ang ginagawa natin ito, pag nakita natin ito sa palabas, pwedeng sila mismo yung kuwari, like dito sa picture. Ayan, so sila yung gumamit, tapos from here, pumayat sila, gano'n, dahil may ginamit silang ganitong produkto, yung ganito na parang ordinary people na kumakanta, tapos biglang may kalsada. Ayan, sa mga batang 90s, naaalala yun kung ano yung commercial na yun. So like na bigla ka may may kinakanta ka na yung pang-araw-araw mo na buhay, just a normal person. So parang it's, sometimes ito yung ginagawa nila. Parang many people nowadays crave for real experience. So parang kung ano sa advertising yan, gusto natin yung isang produkto ay nagbibigay ng halaga or giving a value, no? That brought value to us as a regular human being. So parang sila, ito yung mga nakikita natin sa palabas na normal na uminom ng ganitong iniinom na soft drinks. Ayan, kapag natin yung paglalaba, ayan, di ba, sama-samang naglalaba. That's a plain folks, no? Na parang it's a propaganda, no? Na parang ganyan na para ma-relate sa experience natin, to relate more to the experience of people like yourself. Because at the end of the day, parang lahat naman, parang gusto niya i-portray na lahat tayo ay similar ang experience. Halimbawa sa sabon na ginagamit ninyo, di ba? Yung mga ganyan. So, iyan ang tinatawag natin na plain folks. Ito ay mga pangkaraniwang tao yung nagpo-portray. Yan, alright. So, let's take this example. So, this electric fan is assembled for you to feel the ambiance of nature. Feel the breeze of natural air within the corners of your home. Mga ganyan, no? Use Soap Guard. It can keep you germ-free for the next 24 hours. Ayan. So, kasi yun yung normal na parang ginagawa natin. Na naliligo tayo. Yan yung ano natin, siguro may share ko sa inyo. Compare sa ibang mga ibang nationality, kasi na-experience kong makasama or makapagtrabaho sa ibang bansa, ay ang mga Pinoy mahilig maligo. Ayan. Kahit malamig, maliligo at maliligo. Ayan, okay. Then, next, testimonial. Ito, sigurado ko, alam nyo na agad. So, testimonial, sabi ni Ma'am Ninette Santos. So, again, yung folks natin kanina is using ordinary people in commercial to persuade people to use a certain product. All right, very good. Thank you, Ma'am Ninette, for sharing that. So, ayan, si Kamal A. Mohammed ay nanonood sa atin. Ay, ang dami, anong dami yan? Si Mohammed Waban. Very good. So, watching from Malino Elementary School, Angel David. All right, so, David, yeah. Sabi, testimonial, you are convinced to use a product because it is endorsed or confirmed by a well-known personality. So, sige nga. Sabi nila, Ashley, endorse po ng artista, very good. So, celebrity or a well-known personality. Sige nga, i-type nyo nga yung isang halimbawa or give an example or examples of a product na ang nag-endorse ay a well-known personality or artista. Oy, sabi ni Grace Entereso, iconic or well-known people. Very good. Ayan. Ayan. So, halimbawa ito, di ba? Si Bossing, kilala nyo na agad. Pag nakita nyo, gulat ka, no? Di ba? So, alam nyo na agad na gumamit ng artista. Anong kaya? Alright, ang kulit niya. Okay, so halimbawa yan, ano pa, hindi ko kilala yung isa-isa pero alam ko sikat to sa Korea Korean actor to Ayan, ang galing ni Lovely sa Tide Down. Si Ninette Jollibee endorsed by Sarah Geronimo. Milo, James Reid. Mga endorsers ay mga influencers din. Very good, Melvin. Yeah, kasi ngayon sa social media, di ba? Like si Bads Natix, Ariel Natix, 750, Ariel. Ayan. Among the Explorer, among the props maker, ayan, mga influencers sa props, di ba? Maine Mendoza, Chris Aquino, tuna. Sabi ni Jamina Labastida, Yun Bin. Yun Bin. Ang mas pronunciation. So yun, di ba? Alam niyo yun? So parang tayo, pinopromote ng artista. Kaya siguro siya, lalo yung mga beauty products, di ba? Parang, ang galing, no? About the beauty of a certain product to win the interest of customers. So, mga ganon, di ba? Halimbawa, sa mga dentist din, professionals din, no? Sila yung po-promote na may artistang kasama. Alam niyo yan, di ba? So, they also use influencers, sabi niyo nga kanina, so, or authority figures or expert in the field to convince you that their product is worth your money. So this is mainly because a famous person or one who has a lot of knowledge and experience in the niche is vouching for it. Kumbaga, nagba-vouch siya na maniwala kayo sa akin kasi expert ako, maniwala kayo kasi artista ako, tinan niyo yung kutis ko. Diba? Diba? Gagamit na kayo ng sabon na binibenta ni Tutor Mark. So something like that. So it's something that makes you go for it, making this kind of message some of the most common propaganda in advertisements. So the most common propaganda advertisements that are used today. So sabi ni Bon Joshua, Rebisco by Luis Manzano, Smart endorsed by Hyun Bin. Ayan. All right. So very good to our learners. So sabi ni James, okay, makinig daw tayo. Okay yan. So thank you, James. Pero I'm very glad and ecstatic ang experience ko today because you are very participative and very active sa ating session today. Ayan. So sabi ni Denise Straight Nadado, being intrigued to buy products since artists mentioned the product was well in their experience. So, di ba ang galing? So, Alaksan FR. Saan ang Alaksan? Ay! Wow! Kasama pala natin ngayong gabi ang ating kagalang-galang na senador at talagang kapitapidagan at hinahangaan ng ating bayan dahil sa kanyang, alam niyo yun, pinatayo ang talagang pinagmalaki ng buong Pilipino dahil sa kanyang galing at tapang at galing sa, alam niyo yun, maraming salamat, Senator. Di ba? So kita natin, iba ang impact talaga na nagagawa ng mga artista or celebrity politician para mag-promote ng isang produkto or ng isang bagay or ng isang idea. So, di ba? So, ganun, rin kaya ginagamit. Isa siyang propaganda device. Alright? So, sabi ni Melvin, Manny Pacquiao. Di ba? Alright. Okay, let's move to the next naman. So sabi dito, halimbawa, ang example ay, sabi ni Jimmy Jones, a well-known basketball player says that Adidas is the best sporting shoes he has ever used. So, di ba? Sabi naman ni Juan de la Cruz, a famous stage actor, says, kopi mo will always keep you awake while at work. Di ba? Pinalitan lang yun sa module yan. Pero alam niyo na yun, kung ano yung produkto na ine-endorse ng artista or ng isang celebrity. So again, this propaganda device utilized famous or influenced people to testify about the beauty of a certain product to win the interest of customers or the people. All right? Next. Next natin ay, sabi ni Kyle, ay name calling. Ito medyo pangit. Pag narinig mo agad name calling, kasi pag sa English, ito ay parang pang-insulto o pang-aasar. Parang nagkakaroon ka ng bansag sa Tagalog. So name calling is a device that persuades you to avail the product or service because of the negative image it creates against the other products. Ibig sabihin, may dalawang produkto sa isa, nagpaparinig dun sa, isa lang, isa, tas isa. Okay, so, alright, so this propaganda is like an advertisement war with other products in the market. Sige nga, i-type nyo nga to our online learners, ano yung dalawang produkto na sa tingin nyo ay pwedeng, they use this kind of advertisement or this propaganda device, na name calling, na dalawang nagko-compete. So it is sometimes the use of derogatory language or words that carry a negative connotation when describing an enemy. So halimbawa yan, parang may sabi nga pa yung halong pang-aasar or sarcasm. So pwedeng sarcasm and ridicule, and it shows up often in political cartoons or writing. So ano ba yung mga dalawang brand na magkalaban? Lahat kinalaban po si Brand X. Sabi ni Kyle Jerick, Jollibee and McDo. Ayan. Pero mabait naman sila, may commercial, parang may nakita nga tayo na para mga video na nagpupunta, no, sa si Jollibee sa McDo or si McDo nagpunta kay Jollibee. Anyway, masaya naman, ano naman, in a way, hindi siya parang directly na parang nang insulto or nangaasar. So, pero may mga sa US, yan, common yun, Coca-Cola and Pepsi, McDonald's and Burger King, so mga ganun. So, hindi naman siya sobrang, sa propaganda nito, hindi, hanggang pare ay, hindi nila pinaportray na masama or sobrang mean naman. So, sa ibang advertisers. Alright? So, ayan, Burr Brand and Alaska, GMA and ABS-CBN. Okay. So, halimbawa nga mga to our learners, ayan, so, sa mga magazines, sa mga news, ayan, parang may mga labeling sila, nang-insulto ng mga tao, or kakaroon ng pang-insulto, so something like that. So, that's name calling. Pero pangit yan, di natin yung gagawin, ha? Pero that's one way. Pag nakita natin, name calling yan, yung, ayan. So, big fat, yung lalo na pag insulto. Body shaming, yung mga ganyan, idiot Obama, di ba? Mga ganyang mga pang-insulto or pag lilink ng negative sa isang tao. Alright, so that's the name calling. So, halimbawa, our original chicken inasal, unlike other roasted chicken. Doon pa lang, sinabi na niya na, kumbaga, kumpara sa iba, unlike other roasted chickens which use chemicals in preparing their products, our chickens are roasted using our secret and natural spices and ingredients. So doon pa lang parang, so parang inano mo na, yung iba ay gumagamit ng chemicals. Pero wala ka namang proof. Kumbaga, nag-ano ka lang na sa amin kayo bumili kumpara sa iba. So pag nakita ninyo, unlike yung yan na yung term, keyword natin. That's one way of name calling. Alright? Yes? Okay, so I hope na naunawaan natin. So malapit na tayo. Glittering generality. So glittering. Sabi nila, ano ba yung glittering? Kumikinang-kinang. So sabi nga, all that glitters is not gold. So hindi lahat ng kumikinang ay ginto. But sometimes, nakakapag-conclude na tayo na late na. No? Kasi nga, dahil na-attract tayo dun sa message or na-attract tayo dun sa pinost. No? So you give in because you are overwhelmed by the vague, sweeping statements that usually come in slogans or simple catchphrases. So sabi nga gano'n, mga fancy words that elicit a positive response or feeling. So kasi sabi nga natin, ang propaganda, more on the feeling. Yun yung tinatamaan sa atin. So in turn, this feeling is what makes you buy or buy the product or try the service or become affiliated with the brand. Ayan. Diba? May mga glittering words din, may gumagamit ng yung hope, change, possibility, justice. So parang positive, extremely positive vibe nga daw. Or na-hype tayo dun sa message no poster. So, tingin niyo ba, lagi bang yung sinasabi ba doon ay totoo? Naniniwala ba kayo dapat? Parang pag nakita niyo, maniniwala ba kayo dapat? So parang gayon. So inu-influensyahan niya kayo. They influence you in your buying decision by triggering a positive reaction to a word. So ayan ha. So yan ang ating ibig sabihin sa glittering generality. Example, ito yung narinig ninyo sa isang commercial. Air Philippines, the spirit of the Filipino, is the greatest airline ever in this century. It is powered by the latest technology, offering exquisite comfort and satisfaction for frequent and regular flyers. O, diba? Mga ganun. So, parang, that's glittering. Glittering. Okay? So, gets natin? So, that's the glittering generalities. Kumbaga, sobrang inano mo yung in-associate mo sa sobrang ganda, na values, na paniniwala or belief. Parang ina-appeal mo sa emotion ng sobrang wow. Alam mo yun, parang catchy yung statement. Again, so Propagandists employ vague sweeping statements using language associated with values, beliefs that will attract you, no? Without providing or supporting or having a supporting documents or information or reason. Next natin is technical jargon. Ayan. So sorry, hindi na nag-load ang aking yung Mang Inasal. Ay, may hello po, mabuhay po kayo. Sabi ni Ma'am Becca po kayo. Hello po, mabuhay din po. Parang mabulaklak po na pananalita, sabi ni Melvin. Great, ayos ayos yan kasi mas madali natin naintindihan kasi sa ating langwahe, sa language natin, ay nako-connect mo. Tama nga, Sir Melvin. Very good ka, Melvin Miguel. Next natin ay technical jargon or jargon. Technical jargon, it uses unfamiliar or highly technical terms to impress, confuse, or deceive consumers or audience. It does not really explain how it is connected with what is being promoted. So, pag sinabi natin jargon, yan yung mga words na ginagamit lang ng isang particular na group or profession na hindi natin maintindihan kung hindi ka kabilang dun sa grupo na yun. So, halimbawa, kung sa ICT ka, normally sa ICT, PowerPoint. Pero sa marketing or sa sales, we use the term deck. Have you prepared your deck? So, ano, pag sa iba mo narinig yun, deck, ano yung deck? Hindi nila intindihan yun. Pero sa sales, we use the term. So, prepare your deck. Hindi sinasabing prepare your PowerPoint. Hindi ganoon. So, we prepare our deck. O, di ba? So, may mga iba-ibang jargon. So, iba-ibang word ang ginagamit. Depende sa kanilang work or profession. So, the use of technical language or unfamiliar words when contained in, parang pag nakita mo, pag nabasa mo, na-impress ka kaagad kasi wow! Pag nabasa mo, kakaiba yung word na yun . So parang mas malalim or mas maganda na parang i-try ko nga ito or gamitin ko kaya ito. So halimbawa, sample natin. Ito galing sa module . Example daw niya rito. Soyamar with lactobacilli shirota strain is good for your tummy. Ano yung shirota strain? Ano yung lactobacilli? Parang gano'n. Although na natin na it's good for our tummy. Parang, lactobacillus shirota strain with glutathione, L-carnitine. Ayan, mga naririnig natin. So, sabi ni Net Ersando, using unfamiliar words to attract consumers. Very good. Ayan, so ni Lovely Pacheco, natawa si Lovely. So, meron kaya na ba ganon? May lactobacillus shirota strain with L-glutathione. Ano natin? Glutathione, extract with ginkgo biloba. Ayan. So, out of curiosity po, sir, sabi ni Melvin, with anti-COVID vaccine, kailangan natin yung iinumin na yung lactobacillus shirota strain with glutathione omega-3, sabi ni Sonia. Ayan, thank you sa pandagdag. Alright, so gets natin, So that's the technical jargon. Next natin is appeal to fear. Ayan. So it's a propaganda, sometimes it scares you or frighten consumers so that they will either patronize or avoid the product or service. Ito okay naman to propaganda na ganito na. Cigarette smoking is dangerous to your health. It may result to cancer and other respiratory illness. Pero may mga study na sinasabi na hindi naman hindi daw totoo kasi may mga iba hindi naman mas humaba pa yung buhay nung nanigarilyo. Pero ingat kayo kasi nga second-hand smoker yung mas nakaka-apekto. So yung mga hindi yung yung naginegyosi, yung nakaka-amoy, so mas naapektuhan. And siguro sa iyo hindi, pero yung next generation mo, yung magiging apo or anak mo ay pwedeng maapektuhan. So pwedeng magkaroon ng effect yan sa kanilang lungs. Alright? So it scares or frightens the consumer. Sabi ni Lovely, makakasira ito ng baga. Alright, parang yung nakalagay po sa picture sa kahan ng sigarilyo, sir, sabi ni Melvin Miguel. Very good, so tama. Appeal to fear. Next natin is powerful words. It uses either pleasant or hideous sounds to either lure or drive people away from something. So halimbawa, sa shampoo, soft, shiny, silky, smooth hair. To convince the audience to patronize the product. Ayan. So, halimbawa, so you use powerful words. So, sabi ni Annabelle, yung kanina natin, serves as a warning. Very good. All right. So, ayan. So, that's the powerful words. So, again, remember, Propaganda is not only used in print or broadcast media, but also in any professional engagement with the purpose of convincing the audience to believe in their views, like political rally and direct selling of product. Alright, so umpisa na natin. So alam niyo ba ang history ng propaganda ay nung panahon pa nung mga 1622, tagal pa pala yan. So it's an ancient and honorable word. Ginamit ito ng sa mga religious activities noon. Alright, so start na natin. So let's answer learning task number 2. So we need to identify what is referred to by each statement. Choose from the words in the box or listed in the box. Write your answers in your notebook. For our question number 1, this uses unfamiliar or highly technical, o kahit dun pa lang Sir Mark, alam na natin, highly technical terms to impress, confuse, or deceive consumers or audience. So what is your answer? So number 1, unfamiliar or highly technical terms. Very good, si Arya Gwyneth. The answer is technical jargon. Parang sa board exam lang yan mga bata balang araw, 10 years or 15 years from now. Mga ganyan yung mga keywords natin. Pag nabasa mo, yun na yung sagot. Question number 2. It scares or frightens. So, scares or frightens, parang alam ko na yung sagot, Sir Mark. So, consumers so that they will either patronize or avoid the product and or service. So, it scares or frightens consumers. So, the answer is, for question number 2, or statement number 2, it's, nabasa natin, scares or frightens. It's appeal to fear. Very good. For number 3, item number 3, you are persuaded to use a product or join an activity because yung keyword natin, everyone is using it. So the answer is, alam na natin yan, everyone, ang keyword natin is, the answer is, bandwagon. So very good, Melvin, Polaris, Almira, and Arya, Leilani, Brand. Ayan. So next natin, it uses, number 4, it uses either pleasant or hideous sounds to either lure or drive people away from something. Ayan, kakarinig lang natin yan kanina. So the answer is, for number 4, ang keyword natin is pleasant or hideous sounds. Very good, powerful words. Number 5, this persuades you to avail the product or service because of the reverse idea you heard about persons or things. Reverse, kabaliktaran yung sinabi doon sa doon sa kabila. So anong tawag doon? So the answer is huwag kayong bibili doon kasi pangit yon, hindi masarap doon. Pangit yung kahera doon. Huwag kayong bibili doon. Ganon. So that's matataba yung doon, ganon. So mali yun parang mali yun. So nire-reverse yung idea dahil sa narinig. So the answer is number 5, it's name calling. Very good. So let's move to our next learning task. Ang gagaling natin mga participants today, halos walang nagkamali. Perfect. Awesome. Very good. For our learning task number 3. Our learning task number 3, question number 1. Babasahin ito sa Mark. Same pa rin. You will identify the type of propaganda device. All right. Number 1. This vitamin will truly make you healthy, fit, and strong. Once you take this daily, you will experience unexplainable energy. So, what are you waiting for? Buy now and take it. Diba? So, what is your answer? So, what's our answer for number 1? All right, so our answer is powerful words. So, maraming mga ginamit siya na words like healthy, fit, and strong. So, di ba? Yeah. So, number 2. A famous actress said, in each break, take this smooth and creamy coffee. In each break. Ano pa lang sa question natin, artista. So, the answer is, for number 2, my artista, famous actress is, very good, testimonial. Sabi ni Lumen and Duan, can't. That's testimonial. Question number 3, or statement number 3. Chocohay is the best energy drink in the market. Take it and boost your energy. So sabi niya, nasa merkado, sabihin, nasa masa ngayon. Masang-masa, maraming tao nang umiinom dahil ito daw ang best energy drink, ang Chocohay. So anong tawag dito sa ating mga online learners? So that is, sabi ni Doan Kent, ay plain folks nga ba? Yes, sabi ni Perfecto, plain folks. Kasi yung term natin, in the market. Kumbaga, ito na parang sa karamihan, sa masa, ito na yung iniinom ng marami. Ito na yung iniinom ng mga ordinaryong Pilipino. Parang in the market. Pwede. It's a plain folks. Alright, next. May sagot na kagad si Sir Mark. Ang bilis, may bonus na, number 4. Our service are really great. So ang keyword natin sa number 4 ay unlike other or unlike ordinary. So pag nabasa natin unlike, it's name calling. So for question number 5, ayan, so parang may kaparehas na to na example, Sir Mark, na parang visit and spend your summer in 100 islands in Alamino City, Pangasinan, a place like paradise for you and your family. So buy 2 tickets and get 1 for free. Join thousands of tourists who have been there or have been here thrice or more. So the correct answer is, yes, bandwagon. Very good. All right, so again, thank you very much ating mga learners. Sobrang nag-enjoy ako for our session today at alam ko nga, hindi ko na muna kayo hindi naman mabibitin dahil meron pa tayong week 5, same topic ang ating pag-aaralan for our next week session, which is about biases and propaganda. So again, we all have our own biases. Okay lang yan kasi personal mo yun na opinion eh. We need to trust our own. Minsan yung instinct natin na ayaw ko to or gusto ko ito kasi this is my personal bias. So we need to respect but we need also to be smart sa pagbabasa, sa mga nakikita natin, sa mga naririnig natin. So that's the reason why we are studying this lesson para balang araw kayo ay maging matalino at kayo ay maging magaling sa pagdidesisyon, so maging decisiveness and yung pagiging careful natin sa ating mga judgment. Alright, so again, thank you very much sa pagsama today and ingat kayo palagi, stay strong and healthy and learn English na parang normal lang, parang ganitong ginagawa lang natin and malay nyo balang araw kayo na yung English teacher sa aming ETULay. So again, thank you very much. Ingat kayo palagi. God bless. Good night. Paalam.
Sigurado ako na marami ka na namang natutuhan sa ating ETULay tutorial session ngayong araw. Tandaan, ito ay hindi lamang para sa ating mga mag-aaral, kundi pati rin sa ating mga minamahal na guro at mga magulang na kaagapay natin para maituloy ang pagkatuto sa kabila ng nararanasang pandemya. Patuloy ding sumubaybay sa DepEd TV para sa mga araling ginawang video episodes. Mapapanood ito mula Lunes hanggang Sabado, alas 7 ng umaga hanggang alas 7 ng gabi sa inyong mga telebisyon. Abangan bukas mula 1:00 ng tanghali ang iba pang aralin sa ating ETULay free online tutorial session sa Filipino. I-like and subscribe at manatiling nakasubaybay sa ating ETULay tutorial session sa DepEd EdTech Unit FB page at Educational Technology Unit channel sa YouTube at sa DepEd Tayo at DepEd Philippines social media accounts. Paalam!